for Billy Trembath, hoping to have more luck than he did in the previous. Ideal Fantasy, No Tangles. Grey Star the outside, Amac Jack behind them. All set, ready to go. Condon, second line runner. We've got a couple of gallopers there, unfortunately. Comedy Chick galloped soon after the start. In fact, it dropped right back out of it. Almost took No Tangles with it, and also Amac Jack was able to miss the trouble. Settling fully into stride. Seismic's the leader from the inside. Ideal Fantasy second, the outside third, then in behind them is Ravener Dolly for Trembath. Settles in behind the leader out wide on the track, and going forward is Ray Walker with Amac Jack, who's going forward at a great rate. Now then, in a bit of a trouble there, halfway down the straight, is Keeping It Real. Galloped right out of it, so there's a couple right out of it as we speak. One of those is Keeping It Real, and the other one is Comedy Chicken. Further back to No Tangles now. Settling fully into stride, as we said. They've sorted themselves out. The lead time is 35.6, and the leader is the pole marker Seismic. Now, Amac Jack missed a lot of trouble, and Ray Walker wants to go up on the outside and put a bit of pressure on the leader, which is now doing so. Condon is running third on the outside now of Ideal Fantasy. In behind them, Grey Star, and then behind those runners comes Ravener Dolly, and Trembath's trying to tack onto the field as they go to the back. No Tangles is behind them, and right back is Comedy Chick. To the top they travel that quarter in 30 even. Second last at Young tonight, and the leader Seismic on the inside. Mac Jack on the outer gets closer once again to the leader. In behind them on the outside is Condon, covering at this stage Ideal Fantasy. The four are clear as they come into the straight whence they'll hear the bell. Grey Star's awkwardly placed at the moment. He's three back on the outside now though. He got away as Ravener Dolly allowed it to get through the gap, and behind them there's No Tangles as they leave the straight and go to the top. 32 1/4. Comedy Chick's a long way out of the race as they go to the top in the 600. It's Seismic the leader, who's been there from the outset. Second hour Mac Jack. Third on the inside is Ideal Fantasy. Condon on the outside, and behind them Grey Star going forward now. Grey Star's pulled out to go three wide at the 500. In behind them then is No Tangles. On the inside is Ravener Dolly, who appears to have had enough, and the white flag goes up at the 400. The leader is Seismic, still out there and doing it well at the moment. A couple of them now starting to join in, not the least being Grey Star on the outside, and Grey Star moves up very quickly on the outside to join the leader. In fact, he might head the leader at the 250. It's Grey Star on the outside, the leader from Seismic, and behind them is Condon. But into the straight, Grey Star's cleared by two, make it three. On the outside, Condon fighting back gamely. Seismic's behind them, Ideal Fantasy, and Mac Jack. But this is going to be too good. Grey Star one's well. Second placing would be Condon. Third Seismic, and then in behind them Mac Jack, and behind those Ideal Fantasy, No Tangles, and then Ravener Dolly, Comedy Chick, and it would be one of the last ones in. A little bit of rain starting to fall. Just hope it holds out that little bit more. Grey Star.